Hello everybody! We're back in WarFrame. And today, on our Player's Guide episode, we're going to talk about survival. I've seen a couple people struggling with not really fighting in survival, but kind of what to do, I guess. I'm going to switch around. Attacks on there. Yeah, so today we're going to go over how to properly do a survival. It's more of tips rather than here's the best way to do it, because it's more of tips. You know, everything I've really done is tips. So we're gonna go to V Prime. We're gonna actually go to a solo game. Actually, I was playing with one of my friends, and he actually struggled with it quite a bit on what to do. And he kept on just, clicking the life support whenever he could, not just waiting, when life support got lower. So we're just gonna run around, we're gonna do the survival, and I'm just gonna watch what I do, guys, and we'll help you out. Also, I'm gonna explain what I'm doing anyway, so that wouldn't be very helpful if it's kind of sat here and didn't say anything, huh? Oh, other door. There we go. This could be quite difficult, maybe. But pretty much, yes, they dropped the life support, just like the Lois has just said. But pretty much those things will refill your life support. So right now, we're at, what, 88? We're now at 92. So they give you about 4 or so points on life support. And pretty much that's what you're going to want to use mainly to keep your life support up. So you're going to want to keep the kills up. You're going to want to find an open place to sit around so you can jump around, do whatever. This place seems okay. It's not too open. We could probably find somewhere better. Like maybe this next room over. This could probably be somewhere better. But pretty much we're just going to want to sit here for the entire time, shoot things, pick up the life support drops. And then once our life support system gets down to about 30%, then we'll hit it. We'll hit that thing that we saw in the other room. Or the one that gets right here. But I don't think the enemies will come fast enough for us not to have to use it. And if we don't have to use it within the first 5 minutes, I'll go another 5 minutes. So we'll stay for 10 minutes total. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. So this is just how you do survivals. And you do want to keep moving, because they can overrun you quite... Oh crap, I just ran off the map. Look at that. Not that quite agile, but stay moving. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So we're still at 65%. And hopefully if we can keep it at this rate, we won't actually have to use it at all. We won't have to use any life support modules. Look at that. The Taxon doing its work. I love the Sentinel so much. I love how they put it on, the Venus Junction, on how to get it. I had already made this account prior to it being put into the game, so they just kind of gave it to me in my mailbox, but I love the Sentinel. It's like my favorite. I used to be one of those people that would just always go for carrier. But man, once this thing came out, I love it. Taxon. Actually, you guys will probably see in my build videos how mostly I just play with the Taxon. Because Taxon is awesome. Basically, it just sits around and replenishes your health. And somehow, even though it's always hitting the enemies, it's like the Sentinel that dies the least. It's really weird, and you can always customize the carrier to make it not attack at all through the mods and stuff, even though it may still have its weapon equipped. It's really weird how it doesn't really die all that much. Also, if you have like regen or primed regen, it doesn't die that much either. Look at that, guys. We're still sitting at 50% for life support, and I've just been rambling on about the Taxon. Oop, my mouse. There we go. Look at that. Just shooting them. so fun to take out those ospreys with melee. Get some powers up in here. If you guys noticed, I've changed my colors. Actually, I think I have my color palette changed in the last video for the plat video. But yeah, I just recently I did that using the Easter pack colors. I sadly didn't film it, but you guys have already seen what the colors look like, so I'm sure you guys can probably guess if you want to do that. Also, what's nice too is that I showed me a video about this before, but the Easter color palette was only at 1 credit, and they always do that during the holidays. Usually, so for what I've seen, it's Valentine's Day, Easter, like the holidays that aren't appreciated as much as some of the other ones. Like, yeah, Easter's pretty cool, but you know, typically people will look out for Christmas or like Halloween for stuff. But typically Christmas is when they do the unvaulting. So oh, look at that. I've been rambling on. Look at that. We're at 14%. Now we hit it. And there we go. Now we go up to 46. We gain about 30% from it. That's why typically you want to hit it at like 20 or 30 so you go pretty high up. Let's see. That's 5 minutes. I had to hit one. You know, we're going to go another 5 minutes. If we can do it. Just so I can kind of show you guys how it goes. Now, these guys' levels will increase. Like you can see how I'm fighting level 4. Compared previously, I was fighting level 3s. They will go up. You'll see some people, they'll be in a game for like 7 or 8 hours. They'll be fighting like level 1000s. That's starting from MOT though, and that's crazy. I think the longest I've ever gone is like an hour, and I think I was on Eris. We were doing some sort of relic, and that was awesome. But yeah, guys, there might be a live stream this Saturday, so watch out for that. Me and Bobby were saying something about it. I know Being he live streams quite a bit. I know Bob, he's kind of unable to do it. Just putting out there, guys. If you want, come do it. We'll probably be doing Minecraft or something like that. There we go. That's what's going to be going on Saturday. We're just going to try it out. Ah. Some ospreys and stuff around. Right, I mean, survival is kind of... I love survivals. They're probably in one of my like top 3 or something game modes in WarFrame. Not sure if it's necessarily my favorite, but it's pretty close. Let's see, life support modular is in here. Oh, nice Oxium Osprey. If you guys have ever wondering how to get Oxium, that's how you get those Oxium Ospreys. They're kind of the only convenient way of getting that too. Because there are other things I guess in the past that have dropped it. Oxium Ospreys are like the only thing that drops it now. Whoa! Wow, I keep on running off the map in this video. What's wrong with me? There we go. Boom! Come on, hit him with that. The problem is too is I'm only one person doing this, so they aren't really spawning enough to drop those life support things, so that I can actually not have to use those. Yeah. So this was more of a survival tip, not necessarily a guide on how to play survivals. Play it your way, of course. never follow what somebody else does, even though I'm kind of telling you guys. These are more of tips. This is more of what player guide is. More of tips, rather than how to strictly play the game. But this is just... This is kind of what you have to do in order to stay alive in in survival. Boom, they're level 5 now. Yeah, these guys are easy. If I haven't shown you guys my map, I basically sprinted from Venus, because I showed you guys the Venus junction. I basically sprinted from Venus to Mars. So, because I mean, once I show you guys one junction and how it goes about doing it, you kind of understand how to do the rest. I might go through on the Mars junction and fight that just one more time to show you guys kind of what the idea is of doing it. Let's start heading towards extraction now. Just because that fight can be a bit tricky when you're first starting out. Especially if you picked Excalibur. And in Mag, I'm pretty sure that fight would probably be impossible. I don't want to say it would be impossible, but it would be very difficult. So that's probably what next week video is going to be about. It's going to be about the Frost Junction, or well, Mars Junction. Let's look forward to that. If you're struggling with that, that'll be next week. Although you probably would want to beat it before that. But still, I think it would be very helpful. There are some other junctions too that people have said that they've had trouble with, like the Trinity one. Which that would be, I think that's the Phobos junction. But I'll see you guys next week when we're taking down Frost at the Mars junction. Goodbye.